Welcome to Just Espresso, where we taste espresso so you don't have to. I'm Dave.
I'm Rob.
And we're talking about the 3 espressos we just tasted. Let's go ahead and start with the first one, which was the Jardelli.
Yeah.
The Jardelli, Ethiopia. Yeah, man. What do you think?
I mean, this is a world champion coffee roaster from Italy, my motherland, if you will. And I think it's really nice. We had it as espresso, and as espresso, I think it comes out really well. It's balanced, pretty acidic. For all you cool cats at home who like to just drink straight espresso, it's different. It's interesting.
See, I think of the 3, it was my least favorite, actually. Probably, let me go ahead and say this, probably because I'm like a fruit bomb kind of guy. And this was more of a black tea, like a breakfast tea.
Yeah.
I actually kind of feel like there might, because black tea is so similar, there could be a tiny touch of the Earl Grey, but not really. It's mostly just a breakfast tea kind of coming through. But also that chocolate from the coffee and the coffee from the coffee is there. But it was more punchy than the other ones.
It was definitely punchier, and in terms of the black tea, light went out. But in terms of the black tea, I mean, literally on the nose, it reminds me of bubble tea. Like if I had some of those pearls and a big old straw, I could imagine hurting myself, but attempting to drink it as a bubble tea.
Bubble tea, yes. Whereas the other one, the La Cabra that we tasted, this was maybe the second best anaerobic Ethiopian natural. Is it a natural? This is anaerobic. It doesn't say if it's enhanced by anaerobic fermentation.
Right,
but it doesn't say if it's a natural or not.
wash.
Interesting. We don't know.
Wow.
This is La Cabra Ethiopia Shantawine by La Cabra, which roasts out of
Copenhagen,
Denmark. It was established in Aarhus, Denmark. But they also have a shop in New York. And if you're near Fullerton, California, we got this at Play Coffee when I was there for Christmas. Fullerton's close to Anaheim, California. It's one of the best coffee shops I've ever been to. People there, shout out to whoever was there to help me out. I want to find out their names. They were so useful and helpful. This is great. This is beautiful coffee. A lot of that, we tasted the other anaerobic from, what was that? From Small Plains, maybe?
Yeah, Small Plains had anaerobic.
And that had like those weird, not weird, but like those interesting sort of like, you described it as, what's that stuff that used to be illegal that they realized is just done to make it illegal? The liquor.
Oh yeah,
absinthe. They put absinthe, like absinthe flavors, those sort of bitters, maybe some licorice in there. Those sort of like often, children are like going for that. They're kind of fun if you want to spice things up. But none of that. It was almost just like all pretty, all deliciousness.
Yeah,
on the sweeter end of the spectrum, but without any like weird curveballs.
Yeah, something that we've noticed is that anaerobic fermented coffees can usually they're naturals, so they're just sun dried, they're not washed, and so they can be really along the gambit from nutty and roasty to like fruity and citrusy or even herbaceous. Whereas this, what's funny is the box literally just says fruity and wild. And I love that because it's really open to interpretation.
Yeah.
And this was, and sometimes they're wine-like. And this wasn't even wine-like. This really was, like, really clean and light.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say clean, because it wasn't, like, clear, like, 3 flavors. Like, there's some coffees that are like, this is only lemon, that's what you get. But I kind of wish there are... Hopefully, as we do this more, we'll improve. Our taste buds would have improved. Would be better that we could describe those subtle nuances in there that make that so exciting. Either way, you can make this as espresso all you want. It's going to be delicious. It's not going to be your classic like nutty caramel or dark chocolatey, but it'll give you that fruit, and it'll probably be very forgiving for you as long as you don't make it like too short of a shot. Maybe open it up, make it a little bit longer. For home espresso making, because you can't get that vomitiness if you just make a super, super short shot because the acidity that is in there, but it's actually a very subtle acidity relative to the last one that we were just talking about, the Jardelli. The Jardelli has a lot of acidity there. Right. And I feel like with the black tea, it kind of you could mess that up. Yeah, it is tasty. I was excited to taste it because I haven't tasted it in LA. I haven't had any chance to do it here in Philadelphia. So then the last one we tasted was the TaylorMade, the Ethiopia yoga chef Kendir Bali, lot number 1, blend of Dago and Wolisho coffee varietals. This is a natural. It does say that it's a natural somewhere.
And this one's
Naturally
definitely
processed.
definitely my favorite out of all 3 because this is just so good.
I don't know, man. I liked this. This was absolutely beautiful, but so was the
It's like drinking
so was the
candy.
La Cabra. La Cabra was really good too.
They're all really good, but
a
you
little bit
know,
more than I want to taste a little bit more of this. But I'm gonna taste them both.
oh my
it
God, it's a good
smells
thing
good.
we don't need sleep.
It smells like candy.
Yeah, I mean, 3 Ethiopias back to back.
By the way, I
mean,
am spitting back in a cup so I can sleep, even though Rob can't. I'm gonna taste this again too. I want to compare. Yeah.
very common practice when you're in coffee. You can't drink it all unless you're me.
If you're coffee cupping, you should be spitting. If you're not, you're gonna light yourself up. But you know, people do it anyway. I was very surprised when I was around a whole bunch of coffee professionals that were all drinking it and getting crazy caffeinated.
Yeah, so this is
Black tea comes
definitely
good, but you're right. There's raisin too. You made it as regular
black tea,
coffee.
raisin.
Black tea and raisin.
And I brewed all these as AirPress, which, you know, as pour over, as drip coffee. I mean, these turn out really well as well. You know, the tricky thing is with coffees like this is, can you drink it as espresso? Is it okay? Is it going to be insane? Are you going to choke, as you saw me almost choke? You got to be careful. Don't knock it back like a regular shot. These can definitely, you know, any one of these, you know, you want to really not just experience the high of caffeine, but that pop of acidity and fruitiness. I mean, any one of these would be really excellent choice.
Yeah,
For
yeah. For more fruit, it would be the La Cabra, not just any La Cabra, but this specific La Cabra, Ethiopia, and then or the naturally processed or there's the La Cabra anaerobic, or the TaylorMade. Which, by the way, this box
that's
is
great.
so great. Look at that, so crazy. It does say, I have to say, it says mango and cream, where I was getting more like strawberry white chocolate. The cream could be the white chocolate, but the mango, I didn't get any mango. I
Yeah,
don't know if you got any. I didn't get any mango.
definitely no mango, but then again,
Maybe when they roasted it or something, but yeah, but this packaging is cool. Apparently, Taylor, whoever used to be at Tim Rundle's place, and this is out of Oslo, center of Oslo, by professional coffee babes.
Ooh, coffee babes.
Coffee babes.
Coffee babes, coffee bros.
Yeah, this is some good stuff. Once again, we got this from Play Coffee near in Fullerton, California, near Anaheim. Anyway, that's all we got. If you got any questions or whatever, let us know. The idea of this is that you can see what these coffees are. So if you see them around, if you want to order them online, you can. If you make espresso at home, so you kind of know what you're getting into. None of these were your traditional Nizza is the classic espresso that we taste a lot. No, traditional espresso, but you know, we'll probably do some of those in the near future. I'm Dave.
And I'm Rob.
We taste espresso for you, and cheers.